Hey everybody, I'm Jon Bozek with Bozek Builds and Cat Footwear. It's back to school season and I'm going to show you how to build a dorm room loft. Lofts are a perfect way to maximize small dorm spaces and make the room your own. Best thing is, you can do this yourself all for under $200. To make this even easier, we are providing a full material and cut list at the link below. Here's everything you'll need to get the project done. Step 1 is building the vertical uprights that make up the ends of the loft. Remember to refer to instructions for dimensions. The height of the bed may be adjusted depending on the ceiling height of the room. Start by cutting the 2x6 uprights to length. Mark the position of the cross-member notches in the uprights. The widest notch will be at the top. Make sure you mark the top of each beam to make assembly easier. Bundle the 4 boards together and use the square to mark the measurements of each beam. Using a jigsaw, cut notches for each of the cross members. Step 2 is adding the horizontal cross members which complete both ends of the loft. Mark and cut the cross members to length. Fit the cross members in place between the uprights with the ends flush. Fasten each cross member into position with 2 screws at each end. I recommend using a star bit screw. There's no pre-drilling needed and it minimizes stripping, allowing for easy reassembly. Step 3 is adding the bed and safety rails and where you'll start to see the loft take shape. Mark and cut the upper bed rails, lower support rails, and safety rails to length. Note that the safety rails are 3 inches longer than the other support rails. With the help of a couple friends, stand the bed ends upright. Start with the upper 2x6 bed rails and fasten each one into position with 2 screws at either end. Continue on with the lower support rails and safety rails. For step 4, we will be adding diagonal supports and extra bolts for added strength. Measure and cut diagonal support pieces to length with 45-degree miters at the ends. Attach the diagonal supports with screws in the pattern shown. To install the support bolts, measure and mark their positions using the provided plans. With a 5/8 inch paddle bit, drill out each hole. Insert each carriage bolt with the nut side facing out and use a hammer to set them in place. Hand tighten the bolts and finish them with a wrench. Step 5 is building the platform for your mattress. Measure and cut each of the slat support rails. Install them centered on and flush with the bottom of the upper bed rails using screws. Measure and cut each of the 5 mattress slats to length. Attach the mattress slats to the support rails at equal distances using a single screw at each end. Step 6 is finishing the loft with a 2-in-1 ladder bookshelf. To build the ladder bookshelf, start by cutting the 2x12s according to the cut list. Start assembling the bookshelf ladder by connecting the bottom shelf and the outside upright and work your way up. Anchor the bookshelf ladder to the loft with screws. The great thing about this loft is you can make it entirely your own with customizations. There's even room for a 40-inch TV if you want one. Sleep well this school year, and we'll see you next time on Bozek Builds with Cat Footwear.